Okay, enough of that. Sorry, my throat's all stuffed up. I made the mistake of having mango habanero wings and then drinking a whole glass of milk. So it's just phlegm for days. I notice our viewer count go up. I assume that because they joined while I was saying that, our viewer count's going to go right back down. So it's episode... Hi, Alma. Would you believe that's a real trumpet, not a MIDI horn section? Let's see. Batman it is. Is it gonna capture? I remember it had a bit of a hard time last time, and then it was my fault, and then it actually had a hard time. It's good now. It's good now. Alright, we're gonna Batman. Remember to keep that quote bot going. It always says checking for DLC, but I think this game was released all 5 episodes at once, so that's just like a remnant of the console version. Alright, episode 2, Children of Arkham. There's gonna be more other different DLC. I don't think so. I think it was just the additional episodes. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. So apologies for any coughing or snorting. I'm going to try to mute as much of it as I can. Apologia. Appalachia?
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Is together we will change Gotham like...
For the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Never mind.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's
In bed.
biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
They're fucking.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
Since none of this is pre-rendered, that's why it skips. Because it's just loading scene after scene after scene right now.
It's the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I mean, they're dead now. So, like, whatever, man. I'm not part of your system. I'm the goddamn Batman. Mayoral debates.
You don't have to do this.
There's been
You now, Master Bruce.
continuities in the past where the Waynes weren't all up and up.
I thought I might find you here.
Also, I love that after all this
News
time,
was
they've kept the
upsetting
ridiculous name Crime Alley.
But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
I was a crime baby all
I hoped
along.
it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's
See?
just not
Alfred
possible.
gets it.
That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
All bats are butlers? I'm going with all
Hell
bats are
greased the
butlers.
wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened.
What,
in
like crime
Gotham
partners or
without
like
them
fuck
knowing.
partners?
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but
Thank you for, wow,
This
18
was
months of support, Xenon.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
I forgive you, Alfred,
How
because
could I
you're
hold this
awesome.
against you. You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
You better not. You know who I
This
am?
is the first time I've been back here since that night.
Starts with a
When the
B.
police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
You know who else was too big?
That
Yo
there it
mama.
was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
I feel like I should be
Fair
taking this
assumption.
seriously. This is a scene of mourning.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20
It's not
years,
poorly
you
written or
never
poorly
wavered
acted.
from that
I'm just
story.
feeling this way.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Bruce, you're my Batman of the morning, Batman.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
No one mourns for Joe Chill. No. That sounds like it could be a figure of speech at this point. Yeah, a lot of the names in Batman are remnants from like the 30s through the 60s. So a lot of them sound kinda silly.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Mr. Freeze's name isn't Joe Chill, surprisingly. It's Victor Fries. Not Freeze. Fries.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Which means his supervillain name is actually Mr. Fries. Which sounds like, I don't know, a McDonald's mascot. He's the Don of the Fry Guy Mafia.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when...
There's a lot of places where people get corrected in different continuities that it's actually pronounced Fries.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
So I'm assuming that's correct universally. Plus, that, as I said, makes him Don of the Fry Guy Mafia, which is awesome.
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Yeah, there's considerable gaps in your face, Alfred.
Do I really want to know?
To move, use the left stick. Thanks. It's not letting me move in any direction except straight ahead. Who uses a D-pad anymore, Xenon?
He told me you had to come. You don't have to do this.
Dodge the Joker's shots with middle stick.
Don't vote, Cody. He's made a mistake.
It's okay, he's Batman. He remembers all sorts of things when he tries. He just wasn't remembering hard enough. Make it look like a robbery.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Remember, these memories are definitely more reliable than your old ones. Now, there's a theme running throughout the first Tim Burton Batman movie that people tend to miss, and that's that the Joker didn't actually kill his parents. Batman's just convinced that he did.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last
I'm
time
being
we brushed
super
shoulders
nice
with
to the
Falcone,
guy I know is going to
last
turn
man
on me
is pay.
later.
At least tell me what this is about.
Oh, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen
Look,
anything
I'm all for
remotely
blind support,
Batman related in the
but I
past
should at
60
least know
years.
what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's
Harvey
that's
Dent has
terrible.
massive
That's
everything,
why I had to
Alma.
speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
That's why they
I don't
call
want
him
any
Huge
headlines
Face.
taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone
Not
away
helping,
for
Jim.
life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
You know what they
That's
say about a
some
guy
bullshit
with huge
better not go
shoulders?
off
That he
the
has to get
He's
his
not getting
suits
off the
specially made.
Not this time.
Can't
Mr.
wear one
Wayne,
off the rack.
Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Yes, that's the woman who shot him.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
Aw, look at that. I fished for
All
compliments.
right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. No, what's better than Bruce Wayne is Buse Wayne. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
I think Bruce can be
You and
relatable
me,
depending on who's writing him.
Practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Why wouldn't you have that in a drip? But I chose to be good Batman. I can't be the bad Batman.
40 years I keep my veins clean.
I have not read that Batman, Christy.
To never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole file, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Just you like
You
that
can keep
reminds
threatening
me of your
him, but
mother.
he knows he's got you
Your
in
father may
a
have
position
been the
where you can't
doctor,
really do
Martha.
much.
She had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
I'm just
Care
gonna
about
sit and
people.
wait.
Even mean old bastards like me. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired
And then there's
Joe?
times Bruce just rises
Sure.
to the bait all on his
I
own.
worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
Hey, whoa, wasn't me.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Man, she's really got an itchy trigger finger, huh?
The bastard had to die.
Oh, look at those veins on her face. Now we see something's really up.
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Yeah, this is a pretty dark version of Batman. Even taking the good guy path, it's pretty fucking dark.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Well, we're gonna be honest. Y'all saw those veins.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Must not have been drinking enough water.
This case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Yeah, just
I have to know why she did this.
don't have an officer present. That's not important. I mean, other than Montoya.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connections.
Aren't you afraid she's gonna wake up and hear you
Alfred,
talking
I'm
about the
gonna
back
try and
computer?
confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alright, there's the veins. Both her on her neck and her skin. Yeah, that's where the skin is. That's where all the skin is.
fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
What Xenon said.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
My neck, my back,
Alfred, I
my
think I found the
skin, and all
substance.
my other
Analyzing
skin.
Ford
Oh
numbers.
god.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Mr. Anderson.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen.
It's okay, it's those fictional drugs that make you go
talk
crazy
big
and shoot
about
people.
Hurting thugs like Falcone. But I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
She was injected with 30 marijuanas.
Light.
All at once.
Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
Aha!
The
It was your
voice
mother who made you
was
kill
saying Something
Falcone.
about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I knew it. Oswald Cobblepot is the Joker.
So sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Most excellent, super bad. Wow.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Now!
There was a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what
Very
I mean.
clever.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Kind of stonewaller on this
You don't
one.
have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Oh hey, she said the same word. Maybe I subconsciously remembered that line from the last time I played this. Anyway, here's Stonewall.
I
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
No, don't throw that up, Alfred.
Similar
No.
to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Can you please clean up after yourself, Alfred?
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who
Batman
guessed
is the
that
war
he'd
on
meet his
weeds.
maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and
Good guy Batman says
executioner.
murder isn't justice.
No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
One compound is called, we call this the violet compound, and the other compound, control sample here, we call it the red compound. And if you put them together, you get this.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Nanomachine, son!
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
They seem stable, except that they're not
What could the
stable.
creators of such a drug possibly
Okay.
have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Man, imagine how stable these chemicals would be if they were stable. Select a drone to search for the cell phone signal. Alright. Bat drone east. There it is. Let's go, Bat drone.
Find her! Find her now! Strong message!
Na 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 Bat drone. These are incredibly fast drones. Imagine the speed they must be traveling at this scale. Hi, Jamie.
Bring me her head!
It sure is Batman.
There, go, you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Alright, now combine them together and make a big ol' Lego cell phone conversation. Skyline Club.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
I like how his voice just goes halfway to Batman there. It's time that he met Batman. Triangulate on literally the only location named by the goons and Cobblepot. Yep.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Get it? Cause I had him killed. He's dead. He's dead. He's a big dead. Xenon gets it. She's a sharp girl. Now I'm gonna punch this guy.
You lot, come check out this office.
Silent punching is my favorite kind of punching.
Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's
Batman!
time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said...
Does look like Solomon
Hear that,
Grundy,
Roland?
doesn't it?
That sounded like an
But
order.
apparently it's Roland.
Crush him. Now, have a little respect
Just
for
more
the man.
zombie looking than
Think he
usual.
underestimates you. Is this about Falcone?
It's okay, it's a very
We're all
quiet
sorry
body
we
armor.
found about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
Roland Grundy, exactly.
Falcone
Solomon
deserved to
Grundy's
die.
lesser known sibling.
Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
That's not
Well,
justice!
that is fine, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone.
Raises an eyebrow
We
in
could
his
just
mask.
Cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill.
I like that they can make it look like that just by changing the camera angle because of the shape of it.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Scum!
Admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Yeah, weirdly sexy Oswald is kind of off-putting.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Now I'm gonna kick this guy, and then I'm gonna punch him. Oh, I looked away at the chat, so I missed that second prompt. It's okay, I'm gonna try punching him again. But first I'm gonna try kicking him. See, this time I'm ready to punch him. Twice. He still hit me though, he just wasn't able to crush my face. I don't even have a finisher loading. So I'm gonna hit him with a stool instead.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
I'm Batman, I don't try. Wait. Yeah, it's a UFC style no-sell. Only, you know, the hit actually connected full force.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Alright, let's find that woman who dresses as a cat. Stag deck, 6 p.m., no capes. No capes. Hey, isn't that the guy from the park in the toque over there? Yeah, that's totally the guy who tried to mug me in the park. A beer drink. I could go for a beer drink.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like
It's
you walked
okay.
into the
I'm
wrong
Batman.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
bar. You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew
We
it.
can sing the songs
Cops
that
take all your
remind us
fancy
of the good
clothes?
times.
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone.
Here I
Frank.
tried to be
Frank's
friendly.
just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Oh, he was trying to flirt. He was totally trying to flirt.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never
Bruce
heard of
Frank OTP, hell
He goes by
yeah.
Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
I'm Batman. Screwing is what I do.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a
Agreed,
lot in
Jamie.
common. The question
You gotta be
is,
at least
why
a
Gotham?
little gay. You must
Why
be
now?
this gay to ride.
It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special.
Ooh.
You and I...
Run, he's got a crowbar. Hi, B.
Bruce. You were right.
Selina Kyle? Penguin says hello.
Hello. Well, this is a very Penguin sort of fight setup.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
I could have just hit him.
Talking.
Nah, we'll let someone else start the violence. We'll just finish it. That fucking smirk. Smoosh him good.
Not done yet.
Catwoman and Batman usually get along pretty well. Catwoman usually then betrays Batman multiple times.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Damn! His face went into the floor. Like several inches. My finisher was throwing a woman dressed like a cat.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Jamie. Sometimes you have to throw your wife. That's true. Right now she's a woman not dressed like a cat. I can't think of one where Catwoman's gay. I believe she's bi in Injustice. So that's pretty gay. So yes, I can think of one where she's gay. Went full circle on that one. Come with me on this journey.
Quick, check the alleyway! You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
There does need to be way more gay superheroes. Wait. Gotta ask the audience. Do we want to go for the romance and banging subplot? Or do we want to make Bruce all ace and stuff? Jamie says Bruce is ace. I want to see. I am interested. Bad Road says romance. B says ace. The alternative is super hetero. Well, that's 2-1 so far. I'm not going to count my own vote. I want to see if it's possible to make him ace. Because I've only seen it with the romance before, and also I'm ace. Alma would always kiss Catwoman given the chance, but she's just gay like that. Christy says Ace. Alright, so that's 3-2. So I guess we're going Ace, but it's a close race. Race. Our Ace, that doesn't work as well when I say it out loud. The Aces have it. Alright, we're going with Ace. We'll see if it's possible.
Ooh, we should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Instant encryption break. Can you even imagine?
Quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
That's a big mood, Xenon.
The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again,
okay, good point,
Batman's
Alma.
methods would certainly get him talking immediately.
So shall we visit Mayor Hill as Bruce or as Batman? This is another choice for the chat. Do we go in and be all, I'm Bruce Wayne, I have sway, but I'm going to be nice? Or do we go in as Batman and be all, I'm Batman? Alright, we've got to vote for Batman. We got to vote for Bruce. Two votes for Bruce. Put fear into the heart of the superstitious coward. That's another vote for Batman. That's 2-2. Anyone else? Either way, Hill knows you are crime. That's true. Richest guy in the city could also put fear into the heart of a career politician. That's true. B condones crime. Alright, well, we're still at 2-2. Does anyone else want to cast a vote? Xenon or Alma? Xenon says crime. Which type of crime, though? Rich person crime or violent crime? Jamie changed her vote to Batman. So that puts it at 3-1. Oh, you can't vote both. You gotta pick one. How... They're both big crimes in different ways. Xenon says Batman. Alright, we're doing Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Well, Alma, that's why I'm asking the chat, because I don't want to make the choice myself. I want to do what the chat wants to do. That's it, just it, B, though. They're both equally crimey. Batman's crime is just more blatant.
Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch. When I need to be. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Deborah! Who's there? Deborah! Was that you?
Expecting someone? Maybe the
Predator mode engaged.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard.
Man, that's some
So what?
shiny armor.
I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem.
Eavesdroppers.
Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
They were at your hands too, you old white fuck.
Security! Pick up, goddammit!
Slowly approach the door, all dramatically when he can't see you. It's for the audience's benefit.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
Why come to you?
Because I knew about Arkham Asylum, and what was done to those poor people. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent him to Arkham,
there we go.
along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
It's Batman, shoot him is not a good thing to shout. You could see him above the smoke. Why did you shoot at his knees?
Master Bruce, what he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the
I can't even
Monarch
find a
Theater.
universal phone
The
case.
auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some pot.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you.
I don't remember that, Jamie, but that's because the only thing I really remember from that movie is Heath Ledger's performance.
Not a very good optic.
Ouch, Harvey. Talk about a sucker punch.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
Liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship. I know...
It's an awkward thing to ask.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Fuck you, Bruce. Now give me your money.
It takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is
Exactly,
here.
Christy.
Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
You see what he did there? Did you catch that?
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
He said she has to put on my face. Because he's Harvey Dent. It's a good joke.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry
Wasn't
about
even
right
that
now.
violent. I just kind of held
Your
him by the
security has
neck
been
over.
compromised.
I've got
Oh.
patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That
We only need constructive
incident in the
violence.
bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my
Babaka.
back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide what...
Enter quietly on my Rock Band hoverboard. Can do. From Mattel. Cat to the face.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Goddamn sons of...
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business.
Man, he's really doing the penguin thing, huh?
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Remember, when you're rich and organized, it's not crime, it's running a business.
Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
Yeah, they slammed real hard.
Gotta take him out quietly.
I do too. That charcoal look is really cool. Like, it's not quite black. Alright, we got this thug, we got this thug, and we got this thug. They're masked so that you don't feel bad when you hit them. Alright, do we slam him into the camera stand or the TV? I do have magic glasses. Oh, or we can toss him to Catwoman, I think. Yeah. Let's toss him up to Catwoman. There we go.
Smart.
I think I can only use Catwoman for this once, though. Yep. Let's throw him through the table. I've considered using actual soot as makeup several times because of how metal it would be. Yeah, it washes off real easily, though. In certain places. If you don't want, or if you want it to wash off, it never comes out. Not as magic as the ones from Arkham Asylum, though. They turn everyone into skeletons, yep. And the final thug. Looks like the final thug I can only really put through this light stand. That's fine. I'm here to kick ass and be Batman, and I'm Batman. I am the table! That's... he's not okay, is he? Oh, he's dead. No, he's just dead.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Oh yeah, he was helpless, and we still murdered the shit out of him.
We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long,
It's okay, it's a stun gun.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
That's how needles work, by the way.
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Right, that's why medical school only takes like 10 seconds.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It's not too late to save the city. To take it back from the politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless... Roll the tape!
Countless roll the tape.
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9.
Yeah, this is a recording, Selena. Have you ever heard of a recording? A video? They've existed for quite a while. Not all television is live.
You should have made the deal we offered you.
They're not actually standing in the magic box.
We're friends. Our boys pray together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Oh, I thought he was gonna punch her for a second.
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Okay. I can handle that. I'd rather kick the crap out of the capitalist, but you know.
No, please, I made a man.
The guy who's just doing his job is fine too. Hit someone in the gut enough times, they're gonna go down. Of course, enough times is one in real life.
That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
He won't let you kill anyone else!
Oh, whoops. He's got the violence marijuanas in him now. Yeah, it's his new superhero form, Electro Breath.
Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Exactly, a stun punch.
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Literally dodging bullets because I'm Batman. Shit. Do we save Harvey or Selina? Two for Selina, one for Harvey. There's just a large number of these pivotal choices that probably won't mean anything long term here. Save Harvey, he's huge, so he has huge guts. Also, Selina can take care of herself. He's basically straight. Alright, well, it's 2-1 in favor of Selina right now. Probably Selina. 3-1 in favor of Selina. I think that about does it then. I guess that means Harvey's definitely gonna be Two-Face. I'm sorry, Bad Road. You're our token straight guy, honestly. Oh, but he's got such a sad face. was a stun shuriken.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
I don't think there's any way to prevent that from happening.
City Hall is in chaos.
It doesn't seem like there
Mayor
should be in
Hamilton
any
Hill
case.
was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Yeah, it's stage light burns in this, combined with the drug that the 30 marijuanas that make him crazy.
He won't be the same after this.
The moral filter drug, the moral filter remover drug, yep.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
I'm sorry, B. I mean, it was a pretty nasty thing, definitely. It's something that I assumed would be expected, because it's Harvey Dent, and I'm sorry for not warning you ahead of time.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Episode 2, Children of Arkham, end. Huh, I thought that was longer. Alright, we made the same choices. Most people choose Moral Batman. Oh, but most people also try and get Bruce and Selina to fuck. Ooh, most people visit as Bruce. And the vast majority do fund Harvey's campaign. And most people save Selina. Next time on Batman.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Nah, fuck that guy.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
LEDs. Alright, well, since it's only 10 o'clock, I guess we'll start on episode 3. Episode 3, New World Order. With Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. I mean, not that I'm saying these guys will be better, but they might be. It's like, people be like, well, at least with what we have, we know what we have, but when what you have is total garbage... When you have literal fascists in charge of the city, organized criminal dons, you know, let the Penguin have a try.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friends. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt,
This is one of those
no
games where they at least try to portray everyone as bad. Risby, chill.
Penguin isn't the only
That's
child.
neighbors. You
There
don't
are
gotta
others
bark
whose
at them.
families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
Exactly. Even Alfred is morally gray in this.
We should go.
It showed Bruce not kissing Selina.
Just so we're clear. You and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
Just the regular violence. Go back to the regular violence.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need
That's
a new
very
moderator.
true, Alma.
You there? Yeah. Luke, thank you for volunteering.
The manor is so big that Batman's never even met Alfred's boyfriend. Yes.
Nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
That's how they keep the Batman's identity a secret. You can also read up at it at gothampd.gov.
Mayor Dent. You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
She's got a
Harvey's
point.
your best friend. I'm nothing to you. I just don't get it.
I need you as an ally.
So it all boils down to strategy then.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to
No,
see
it's
what-
Mayor in this one. He's already
I
the
just
DA.
can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me.
Harvey needs you right now. Do it for him.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I wish I could, but
You can.
it's my fault he's in there. I don't have anything to say to him that would make this better. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder,
Be careful, Bruce. He's still high on those 30 marijuanas.
unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed.
Yes, absolutely, Bad Road.
Hey, Bruce.
Sustained at the event.
Harvey, I am so sorry this happened.
Hey, come on. It's not your fault.
Well, I'm sorry anyway.
I haven't actually seen it yet. They've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick. Could be fine.
You're beautiful on the inside.
It's what's on the inside that counts, right? You'll always be beautiful to me, Harv.
Oh, man, come on, that's what they tell the girl who doesn't get asked to prom. Yeah, easy. I appreciate the effort, though.
That sounded more like genuine
what have you
flirting
got
than I
there?
expected.
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
I think they found a version that doesn't break down at all, or
secretary.
something silly like
Sick
that.
boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to
Yeah, Harvey
congratulate
Dent is
me, if
Two-Face.
Nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought.
Not a big Batman fan, huh?
Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
She was here.
What? When?
I met her coming in. She said she had to go.
Oh. Thanks for letting me know. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Look at me.
Why wouldn't I
What
tell
a
him?
great guy you are while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it. Just regurgitating the same old sound bites.
Don't do this to yourself. There's nothing you can do to change what happened. Replaying that moment will only drive you crazy.
Yeah, I know that. But here I am.
Trust me. You need to stop.
I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. Yeah, I can still hear him laughing. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that...
Yeah, the Gotham hospital system kind of sucks.
I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Gotham is in real danger.
All the more reason for me to stand up tonight and give the people hope.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be...
Gotham is a reflection of
was
the
on her
real
way to pick
world.
me up.
Not,
I was able to talk the hospital
not
into releasing
actually
me early.
intended to be exactly like
They're
it.
too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr. Dent.
Do what you need to do, Harvey. I know how important this election is to you.
Thanks. I'm glad to know that someone around
Exactly,
here understands
B.
that. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed, it's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him. He was just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I...
He usually has the coin
I
from the
realize what a
beginning,
terrible friend
like
I've
it's
been to
part
you.
of his character.
I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option.
Like, it's a two-headed coin, and then when he gets fucked up, the coin gets fucked up on one side too. Yeah, exactly. We're saying the same thing, B.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you. What is that?
That's the bat signal.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
It's so good.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course, go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
You rest up, Harv.
Thanks, Bruce.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood.
Alfred's
Stay
like
on.
a father figure to Batman, so that in particular would make me uncomfortable.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number.
That light
call
has a
everything
bat
or
on it,
nothing.
Jim.
I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Not a bad idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
I mean, we were only not in a truce for like 10 minutes
Renee
then.
Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back
Uh-oh,
her
she's
up.
gone rouge.
I told her to wait, but this is personal.
Which makes sense, because this is a
Children
game
of
about a
Arkham
bat.
full of that junk. She's a good cop. One of my best.
I'll find her. We'll take down the
Yeah,
Children
that
of
was
Arkham.
Montoya.
That's what I like to hear. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them before.
Chemicals like marijuana,
Then a
exactly.
debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz.
Apparently, you didn't recognize his voice when he was yelling into a microphone earlier.
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Lucius.
You got a whole team or something?
My butler.
Yeah, hilarious.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance.
I adore Lucius
Used
in
them
just
as a
about
scanner.
every version.
I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
Any idea
Which version of Lex Luthor does he sound
Montoya's
like?
car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
They might share a voice actor at some point.
They're probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Alright. Let's check out Harvey.
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let Gotham see it.
Is that?
No, I told you it's fine.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
Oh, shit.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? What the? Oh, damn it!
Alright, and let's see what's happening with Montoya. It looks like it's one of those points where you have to pick one again.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done.
Is he gonna
You wanna
become
argue with them? Be my
Three-Face?
guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
Let him be Three-Face. I think we're gonna save Harvey this time. Montoya is dead. The cop or the politician, right? We did just promise Jim that we'd back up Montoya.
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too.
You're out for
I know
blood
this
tonight,
is
huh,
risky,
B?
Batman, just be careful.
Episode 3.
Unit 6, requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
New World
We
Order.
got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
I could do that. It's okay, it was a stun arm break.
I got this one! Batman, look out!
Oh!
It's over. Drop
Blue
the gun.
Thunder Bomb.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat, but I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did,
You want forgiveness? Look somewhere else.
Oops, that was not the button I wanted.
I've got
Oh
your
well.
back, all right? I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone. I nearly blew it. I could be dead, or you could be dead, and it'd be on me.
Don't beat yourself up. You did a lot of good here today. Sometimes the risk is worth it.
I'll keep that in mind. I still don't understand how they knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent.
It said black and whites and I heard blank flanks, which means I've been watching too much My
Someone's
Little
gotta help
Pony.
Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
She says dramatically.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now.
Deborah, get
He's
down!
dead.
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon. There's too many of them. Everybody take
Sounds like he's literally ripping them to shreds. Wow, thank you for the 300 gay bits, Jamie. Wow, that's a bad mask.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that.
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
Are you kidding me? I've broken one arm. That's the most serious injury I've done to anyone. You're an asshole, dude.
So unless you're making a comment on the justice system, I'm afraid you've been misinformed.
You think any of us are buying this recent nice guy routine? We've all heard the stories about you.
Yeah, but that was before the game started, so I had no say in it.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
They figured out what channel you're on. 6.
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Exactly, Xenon. Oh no, the children of Arkham have police scanners.
Bruce?
You can get that app on your
GCPD's been
phone
compromised.
now.
The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
Yeah, encrypted communication signals will look like gibberish if you just lay them out on a
right away.
screen. Because they
If
are.
the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate.
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Very cool,
Bruce, are you
Xenon.
there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Because if Batman was a cop, he'd have to pretend to follow some rules. Batman does not play pretend.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He
But
was
not your
wise
mother.
beyond his
Fuck
years.
her.
And Martha. She was such a delight to have around.
Not wise, though.
I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This
Yeah,
company
let's talk
is
about
bigger
something
than
less
any one
depressing than
individual.
police violence.
We have to keep face. And after this scandal,
It makes sense. Logistically. The company needs to separate
No worries,
itself from
I
the
understand why this
it's a
game is
cowardly
bringing
move
that
to look
stuff
good for
up.
the press. I wasn't expecting you to roll over so easily, Bruce.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
I'm trying really hard to be
Appreciate the
nice to her.
sentimentality. Thank you.
I mean what I said before.
But she seems
Families
really
like
passive
ours want to
aggressive.
flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Unlock lab access with the chessboard. See, you do it by moving this particular piece, because no one would ever think to castle using a knight. That's not how chess works at all. I think the answer is several, B. Can you fail your iris verification? No, there's no timer on that one, so you could probably sit there for hours.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too.
Aw, man, a massive hit sounds good right now. Am I right? 30 marijuanas?
You can't afford to lose their resources.
It doesn't matter what the board does. We'll be fine. I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of what we're doing down here.
Try saying that when you can't access this wing anymore.
Right now, finding out how the Children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech.
Just gave me 300 gay bits. I don't need
Wayne
any more drugs.
Is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the Children of Arkham hacked into the system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news?
Of course Lucius is a nerd.
You're not
Lucius, you're a terrible Barbara.
No shortage of bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
Ah, figures.
What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the Children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
Do they know that I am the man dressed like a bat?
GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Jeez, Alfred, patience.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the Children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
We have a mole. There's no way they could have gained access without someone on the inside.
Only a handful of people at the highest level could possibly find out about the back door. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
Alfred worked at Scotland Yard. They have, like, whole classes on texting. Probably.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
I mean, it just looks like some diagrams. Maybe of a circuit board? It's like a drawing of a circuit board, not a diagram. Weird.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always. I always wonder
hey, look, it's me at the table.
Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Exactly. Someone on the art team knows what a circuit board looks like, but not how they're designed.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament.
Did Batman just say, "Ooh, whoa, what's this"?
There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet. A new sticky bomb.
Ah, you literally just
The
Google,
signal is activated on the
how is a
underside.
circuit board designed?
Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful.
Nice.
Those things pack a serious punch.
Yep. Bruce Wayne's secret identity is actually his persona. That does explain the bat theme. You can even find people with specific accents to do it, yes.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Mostly Middle Eastern and Eastern European, I found.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
Now let's hide the table. I've been hidden. That's not hidden very well, is it?
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do...
Secret table.
Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
It's okay, it's not a random thumb drive, it's a specific thumb drive. We trust Lucius. He's the world's greatest detective, not the world's greatest computer user. Wait a second. Knight and the King switched places again. And Bruce doesn't look too shocked by it.
Bruce, open up.
Me too, they're really pretty.
I thought maybe you'd left.
Bad Road has a point.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
That's true too, Jamie.
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO.
And I'm the same way, B.
Immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
I won't do it.
Bruce.
This is my company. My name.
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation. This isn't a request, Bruce. I asked to slow all this down, but...
Yeah, sure you
the press
did.
release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was...
You're being asked to resign. This isn't a request.
I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot. Oh, I was joking.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again. What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole.
I didn't even see the choice until it was too late.
Thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead.
Ooh.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Tiny
Oh, I'm sure
office?
it's bigger than it
Bigger
looks.
than some apartments I've lived
I'm
in.
afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
It may be about the size of our
Congratulations,
house.
Bruce. I couldn't
With
be
higher
prouder.
ceilings.
Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with
Can I punch him?
I'll call someone in to clean that up.
I can.
It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce,
I'm
I
gonna
can
do it.
handle No trouble.
Bruce! I need security in here right now.
No, what was that
This is a
for?
disaster.
You've lost your bloody mind!
Bruce, stop this! Oh, for heaven's sake, calm down.
Get him out of my office! Let's go.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I'll go fetch the medic.
That's very kind of you, Regina. Thank you.
You can't put that option there and not expect me to take it after that.
Bruce, they're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Just stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But
Have Lucius stay here. Now let's have him come home with us. Let's take Lucius home.
Come work for me.
Let's
It
have a
won't be what you
sleepover,
have here, but
Lucius.
at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
Orphan Club.
Drive safe.
We'll set up Lucius and Alfred.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
Robin's not even a thing yet, so there's definitely no
Easier
Nightwing.
for you, Bruce.
Lufred, that's really good.
It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
But Alcius is wonderfully cryptic.
Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Well, that's just like your opinion, Jamie. Alright, there's the oh, let's check the newspaper. Too much for the Batman? DCPD task force intervened in an attempted attack on Harvey Dent. Witness stated Dent fatally struck one of the children of Arkham. They placed Batman at the scene, but only after the culprits escaped. Batman has stood for justice during his short time here in Gotham, but this recent attack has citizens worried. Citizen is worried. If Batman is unable to protect the city's leader, can he be expected to protect the public from the actions of the children of Arkham? Batman and Catwoman, friends of foes. This paper needs an editor. And here's the codex, which just has character information. We won't go into all that. Let's check this thumb drive.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Top 10 crimes punched by Batman. Number 4 will shock
eyes
you.
and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is what else they'd be interested in.
They didn't expect the player to read it. I've read it all before. There's a lot more typos than just what I've read out loud. Yeah, there's some cool things in GTA 5, definitely. The view records of Arkham Asylum. Let's listen to City Hall.
No, Yes, I know it takes time. But
Number 4 will sock you. That's much better.
I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Not yet.
Alright, let's see. Courthouse, GCPD.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all. It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
They didn't hack, they just tuned their radios.
Is any better? Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Now look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
It's almost like he's rich or something.
The board saw. Not a blemish in sight.
Me too, Jamie.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
I think Solid Snake and Batman would have a lot of fun grunting at each other.
Transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
I work alone. I work alone.
It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
That's true. They are both dummy thick.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well.
And Solid Snake's enemies.
Very good, sir.
And they can bond over their habit of hanging around women wearing fetish gear. There you go.
Mr. Wayne. Welcome.
That's terrible,
You can
Bad
go on
Road.
in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey?
Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out.
They're avoiding showing his face. I wonder why.
Has to stop.
I never got a chance to congratulate you. It was quite the acceptance speech.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I know you weren't thrilled about me getting back out there so soon. So I'm glad I didn't listen to you. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham. And he looks like this.
Hey, Riz.
I'm glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I just found out Wayne Tech is compromised. The children of Arkham are using it to track the GCPD. You could be next.
But Wayne Tech is everywhere. If they can hack into it...
That's why they have to be stopped.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Bruce. Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control. I can't stop it.
This can't continue. What are you gonna do to stop it?
Not enough. Never enough. Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working. Sure it is. He's turning things around. Barely. Slowly. I'd like to see you do better. Watch me. How are you gonna fix this mess? Simple. Easy. Curfews after dark, checkpoints at every bridge, mandatory identification cards, 24/7 video.
You're doing fine, Harv. Don't...
None of us are doing fine. Sorry. Sorry about that, Bruce.
No, I know exactly what you mean, Jamie.
Guess I
That's
got a
kind of
lost
always
there.
been a thing with Two-Face, unfortunately.
I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days. Stress. It's just the stress. Sure it is.
It's not a healthy
You should go
portrayal
see
of
Doc.
plurality, let's put it
When
that
you're
way.
behaving, it's not healthy.
Yeah, I have a guy's number. I'll see him as soon as I have time.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over. Everything I've worked for.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again.
Thanks for the host, Riz. It does look like half of the Michael Myers
See you
mask,
around,
yeah.
Bruce.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale...
I noticed that through the door there you could only see the one half of Harvey's face on the poster.
To find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be...
Alright, do we go see her as Bruce or as Batman? Yeah, you're 100% right, B. Some subtle imagery, TM. I don't know about subtle, but it was surprisingly clever. Don't think she's liable to talk to Bruce? Okay.
Persuaded to reveal her source.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source, but an interview with Batman, that might be enough to sway her. After all,
Batman is one of those franchises that I very much love, very much in spite of its flaws, like Borderlands.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
Hello?
How can we not say this?
I didn't realize that Batman was a fan of my work.
Didn't say I was a fan. Just said I wanted to talk.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure.
Like, I'm still playing Overwatch in spite of this thing with Sigma.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Fortunately, they did not double down on Sigma's thing. And they're mostly ignoring it in-game. Because I think they realized they made a fuck-up, but they can't go back on it completely. So Sigma's whole deal is that he's evil because he's mentally ill. Like, that may be oversimplifying it, but I don't think so. They can go back on it completely. That's true. They absolutely can.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
I need some information from you. It's important.
Yeah, figured as much. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader
Sigma's the new
Gotham's
tank.
elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens.
And I was so hopeful and happy about their character stuff after they made Moira. Literally the first ever intersex character in any media who isn't played as a stupid joke. And now they do this, and like, Jesus Christ, people.
For the record.
They haven't said it, but she's named after Moira Gattens and uses purple and yellow energy. She's got extended limbs and other features that I can safely say are, well, they make her look like me as an intersex person. They haven't acknowledged it, but it also took someone directly asking before they would admit that Symmetra was supposed to be autistic. They have a hard time saying these things out loud.
Do you think there's any validity to
They're
what
trying
saying?
to code it so loud that it
Ignore it.
can't be ignored.
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine.
You just
Their
turned off
message
the
is picking
screen.
up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman.
The circumstances of that meeting...
As an intersex person, I
Just
agree,
like
B.
this one.
It's horrifying.
I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you. I can't give you specifics.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced,
she clearly knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Answer for what his family did.
Like, she's not even good at hiding
Except for
it.
You. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
I'm not protecting Bruce Wayne.
Maybe not. But in this case, doing nothing sure sends a strong statement. Don't think people haven't noticed. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize.
Are Batman and Bruce Wayne boyfriends?
Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't think the Joker ever revealed Batman's identity, even in stories where he did find it out. Because without Batman, there's no Joker.
Believe me, I'll make sure Bruce Wayne's debt is repaid.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good
There
luck
is
with the Children of Arkham.
A mini continuity. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but there is actually a mini continuity where Gotham is basically the Truman Show. Turns out Alfred is the Joker and all this other stuff.
I'll be sure your message gets out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Skytrain Depot, Highland Line. Alright, there's that save symbol. Wait for that to finish saving. There's no reason it should take that long to save. It's a friggin' story game. They have a hard time because they went out and shouted Tracer is a lesbian and all the dude bros got pissy. So now they're trying to make sure that everyone is in their safe zone of don't fuck with my character, which fucking sucks because there needs to be a backstory. There needs to be something that makes them them. Especially in a game where there's no actual story in a team-based FPS. It's stupid to think people get so hot over fiction like that. Let them do their thing. Yeah, I'm with you there, Riz. It's frustrating. Especially when the thing they end up avoiding doing is talking about how the characters are minorities of any sort. I'm surprised they'll admit Lucio is black, am I right? It's fucking ridiculous. Also, yes, Bruce and Batman would totally have sex and it would be beautiful. I agree wholeheartedly. Alright. So that's it for tonight. We'll pick up on the rest of Chapter 3 next week. Probably do Chapter 4 as well. Thanks everyone for coming. Tomorrow is Killer 7 with Katie. That game's different. That game's very different. I think it's super cool. It's better, but still really wild portrayal of a plural system, which I think is being written by someone who is in a plural system, so I think that's why it comes out a bit better. Like, I can't say that for sure about Suda 51, but, you know, we've got our hunches. I found something that I will unleash tomorrow for your Neverwinter stream. Very cool. Saturday morning is Christy's wildcard stream. She's been doing like Apex and Magic and art and things like that and Minecraft. Wow, it's already almost Saturday again. Jeez, a week went by quick. Gonna be Apex. Oh, because the solo queues are up. That's right. So she can play it without having to play with unbearable, like, dude bros. Sunday is Sue with more Wargroove, which is super cool. It's like the old Famicom Wars games. Hey, that is a very pink name, Jamie. Welcome back. Alright. And Monday is Christy with more of Plock the Exploding Man, which is a cool, very, very English platformer for the Super Nintendo that didn't get a lot of attention, and it really should have, because it is pretty rad. CM Pank. Oh, I get it. That took me a sec. Tuesday, I had to say it out loud, is Andrea with what is probably not the last stream of Iconoclasts, because it's really near automata-ing at this point and just going on forever. Wednesday is Community Day. I think it's gonna be the second half of the Tale chapter, since it's already written, and we still haven't heard back on our Starbound server getting finished. So that'll also be super cool. And then Thursday's back around to me. So thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for the subscriptions and the bits. But also thank anyone for just watching or chatting, just being around here, even lurking. We love having you. And you can see our stream team below here on the page. That is under the stream team thing. It's below here at truck.community. You should follow all of them too if you're looking for more streamers to check out. And B may stream tomorrow too, so that's awesome. Anyway, I've been Alice, and this has been Batman, and I'm Batman.